Well, credit card debt is through the roof, but is it fully out of control? Brent Wilsey of Wilsey Asset Management joins us now to discuss this. And I guess we're hitting record levels, huh?
We really are. It's about $930 billion, which is a lot of money. And what they're saying compared to 2008, when it was $870 billion, now that was a recessionary period. Here we are going to recession. Now, this came out from CNBC, and you got to understand the numbers, because that's when you got to break these things down, which is what I do. They're looking at 30-day delinquency rates. Now, they actually go 60 and 90 days. But what they looked at was just how long for 30 days. And when you go back to 2008, you got to compare numbers to numbers. I always say a number means nothing at all unless you have something to compare it to. Well, back in 2008, the assets that people held was about $80 trillion. It's now $160 trillion. So your assets have doubled, but credit card debt is only up about $60 billion. The other thing I want to look at, too, is household debt that they have, and compared to personal income. Back then, it was about 13%. Now it's about 10%. So we're starting to see maybe cracks that we need to kind of look at. But when I looked at what the delinquency rate was for them CNBC, they said it's about 5.8%. Keep in mind that 30 days. They also have 60 and 90 days. When you go out 90 days, it's not nearly as bad. It's about a 2.3% from the Federal Reserve, Experian, TransUnion, and so forth. So it did increase to 5.3%. The high was 10.8% before. And the big culprit here is 18 to 29-year-olds. Their rate is about 9.8%. No surprise, you give a young person a credit card,
Sure.
Oh, I got to pay this off.
Yeah, I still got room on the card, no worries.
Yeah.
Right, and they're also really easy to get credit cards.
That's part of the problem. They're so easy to get, and banks know that people will default. They know they're going to be late and so forth. And so when they do that, they just account for it. Banks have already taken a lot of reserves, as they call it, to account for the defaults. But we don't want to get too bad here on that. So we do want to kind of share with people what are some things they can do to maybe stop that from happening.
That was my next question. What do we do if somebody is going, man, I got these credit card bills and I'm paying this big interest rate, and what can you do?
The first thing I tell people is don't run and hide. Call the credit card company and say, hey, look, I'm having some problems. What can we do here to fix this? And they will try to work with you. They don't want you being late either. So talk to them. Don't, kind of try to hide, which many people do. They don't want to face it. The second thing, too, is look at other credit cards. Maybe you can transfer that balance to somewhere else where your interest rate is lower. That's another positive thing you do, because then your payment will be lower. You can pay it off quicker. The other thing, too, if you have a home, you can borrow against the home. If you have a securities, securities around $100,000 or so, you can borrow against those as well, a lower interest rate. And I encourage people, when you do that, tear up that credit card, because don't borrow against the home, so to speak. And then also now you still have the credit card. So get rid of that credit card. The other thing, too, and we talked about this months ago, about pawn shops. You go to a pawn shop and pawn some things. Sell some products you have. Maybe you have things you're not using in the garage or in the closet. Sell them and put that money directly to the credit card. Also, to borrow money from friends and parents. Now, this one, I want people to say, don't just go to their friend and say, hey, can I borrow $2,000? Go to your friend or your parents, say, look, I need to borrow $2,000. You're probably getting 2 or 3% in the bank. I will pay you 8%. Here's my payment schedule, which you can get online and so forth, put it out for them, and be committed to it, because don't let your friends down. They're being nice to help you out. Make sure you come with a plan saying, this I can pay back, and even maybe give them some collateral. Maybe give them the credit card to hold. Show them that you're serious about this, because if you're serious, you'll get out of it, and it will take some time. It's not going to happen overnight.
That's a good idea. And if there's multiple credit cards, you want to pay off the highest interest one first. Is that right?
Pay off the highest interest one first. Try to consolidate them, because if you can, then you have one debt you're working on. If you can't, try to pay the highest interest rate off first, get that paid down, and then do it multiple. Hopefully, you don't have 2 or 3 cards, and if you do, put them all together. Make big payments, and maybe work extra time as well. Maybe get some overtime. Again, we always talk about the job market very strong. Your employer would probably love to have you work an extra 3-4 hours a week, which you can make more money to pay down that credit card.
And as they always talk about, skip the Starbucks. Make your coffee at home, because that adds up. If you're going every day to Starbucks or someplace like that, it adds up. All right.
Leave that credit card at home. Don't take it with you.
Got it. Brent Wilsey. Great advice, Brent.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Any seminars coming up?
No. Just go to our website, smartinvesting2000.com. Again, smartinvesting2000.com. A lot of great information there. We've got a newsletter that people love, so good information there.
Thanks, Brent. Appreciate it.